2 and what? 1?
Start at 3.
3. All right. It says okay, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
It says the vision is for appointed time. What time is that now? Now this vision is speaking. At one time Habakkuk received the words, but now the vision is coming to pass. And it's going to tell you what vision it is.
It says, but at the end it shall speak.
At the end it shall speak. So we're at the end. That's why we're talking to you, because how is it being come out? By the words, by the men of the Most High.
Right.
That's the ones that's giving you the breakdowns of it. You got to have, the Most High has to give you the knowledge of this. You can't do it by yourself.
Right.
It's not something that, oh, you can learn and I want to be a man of God. You can't do that. Look at Jonah. Jonah tried to run from God. He didn't have a choice. He had to do what the Most High told him to do. That's just like us. We don't have a choice. We have to come out here and tell you people what's going to come to pass.
Right.
Because then your blood is off our hands.
I was just going to say
that's
that.
the spirit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, and not lie.
It not lie. It's going to be true.
Though it tarry, wait for it.
And what's tarrying? That means it took a while.
Right.
Most people, they lost faith. They said, man, the Bible ain't real. Nothing that said came to pass. But now it's coming to pass.
Because this the end.
It's the end. It's speaking now.
Right. It says, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
It will not wait no longer. Come on.
Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him.
And that's this devil that's running the society today. Okay? By these Edomites.
Right. It says, but the just shall live by his faith.
It says the just shall live by faith. So what is faith? Faith is the belief of things not seen.
Right.
We can't see the end, but we know that we believe that it's going to happen like the Lord told us it's going to happen. That's why it says the just shall live by faith. We showing you our faith by our works.
Right.
We're not showing you our works by saying, oh, we got mad faith.
Right.
We don't even need to say that.
Right. Because our faith will be known by our works.
Yeah.
Just like James said, what he said? He said something about I will show you my faith by my works.
Yep, that's exactly what he said.
All right. So just because nothing happened then didn't mean it wasn't going to happen. Because like Yahuwah Shemawashah said, my word doesn't come back void.
No.
So it's going to happen at that due date, at that due time.
Yep.
In that due season. I think it's in.
No, you good. You're good. Finish that.
All right. It says.
Give me. Hold on. Let me get you Romans 10 to back up what you just said.
All right.
This is the book of Romans 10. This is the book of Romans 10 in verse 16. It says, but they have not all obeyed the gospel. From Isaiah saith the Lord, who hath believed our report? So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, the sound went, it says, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. But I say, did not Israel know? First Moses said, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people. By a foolish nation I will anger you. So the Most High put a foolish nation over us. That's why the people that took us, we were stronger. And when we were in Africa, man, we were cock diesel.
Yeah.
We were strong, man.
Cock diesel.
That's why they tell you in Kuta Kente, he got whipped for his name. They were prideful about themselves, but we've lost that pride we once had.
Right.
Now we've been under slavery so long, there's no men these days.
Oh.
You know?
And plus, the Maccabee boys.
Oh,
man.
the Maccabees.
They was put to death for not eating pork, man.
They were
Right.
so they were so what is it called? They had so much integrity,
Yep.
integrity that they said we rather die than eat pork.
But now,
Look at people now
these niggas though, they will spend their whole damn check
on pork.
on a damn pork chop sandwich, man.
Yup. Yup.
Now they eat it just because they want it.
Yup. Let me get this Galatians 2:20. Let me get that real quick. This is the book of Galatians 2 and verse 20. It says, "And I am crucified with Mashiach, nevertheless I live. Yet not I, but the Mashiach liveth in me. And the life of which I know live in flesh. I live by faith of the Son of the Most High, who loved me and gave himself for me." So that's what we live. We live by faith. That's something in us. It's a gift that we were given. That's why we come out here and we hopefully give to the elect, man. We stay in faith. You know?
Oh, yeah, this is not James, but it basically it goes into it.
Okay.
It says this is Hebrews 11 and 7.
Yup.
By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear.
See? He was warned and he
Right.
moved with fear. That's what right now we're warned.
Yes. So, because moved is an action word. So he was doing the work.
Yup.
It says, with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house.
And that's what right now is happening. We're in a modern day Noah, where we're putting together an ark.
Yeah.
And the ark,
Spiritual ark.
And yeah, it's a spiritual ark. So we don't have to. Noah was building the actual ark. He was getting the wood, the lumber. He was getting the nails, all the things to put the ark together. We're doing the same thing now, but the ark is with men. It's a spiritual thing. You can't go and let's go see the ark of Noah.
Right.
The ark of Noah is in front of your face, but you can't see it or touch it, man.
Right.
But we're building it, man, because the ark was to preserve Noah in the time of hard times, which was the flood.
Right.
So this thing that we're building here is to preserve us in a time of danger, man. Because when this danger happens, the Lord hopefully will have mercy on us and put us in that ark. And then the main ark is them chariots, man. That's what we're going to go into and be preserved from the what? The nuclear destruction, man.
Yeah, because there's a flood coming,
Coming, yeah.
but it's not by water though.
No.
It's by fire and brimstone, man.
Hot fire.
Yeah, man, and the block is gonna really be hot.
Scorching hot.
Man,
It says the elements shall burn with fervent heat.
yeah, and that's in First Peter.
Yeah. You got that?
Yeah. It says,
What are you in, Zechariah?
Habakkuk.
Okay.
Two.
Yeah, go ahead, Thick Clay. We'll read Thick Clay, because that's what we wanted to finish out.
All right. Say, all right, let me say this, okay. Habakkuk 2 and 6.
Yeah.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him, a taunting proverb against him,
Yeah.
and say, woe to him that increaseth, that which is not his, how long?
And that's Babylon, America. Okay, come on.
It says, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
And we all, and the elders have taught us of that thing. That thick clay is abatyat, which means debt. That's the thick clay of Americas, is that thick debt it has.
Right.
And the Most High is saying, look, this place that's how we know this place to be in the scriptures. You're not going to look in the Bible and it says America. No, it's not going to do it. It's not that easy.
Right.
You think things are that easy, that shows the simplicity of them, you know?
Like, because it says, the whore that sits on many waters.
Yep.
So what place sits on many waters?
Yep.
Think about it. It's not hard.
And it says that also the melting pot, the waters is compared unto people too. Many waters landmass and many waters in the so-called national society of it. You know.
Yep. So basically, everybody has become the same. Basically, Americans.
Yeah. And he says it's heap unto himself all nations. Puts himself in there.
Right.
All right, that's it on that. Give me the book of Revelation 17:4.
Yep. It says, this is Revelation 17:4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color,
Yep.
and decked with gold and precious stones.
And what's that relating to? Because you have what you call the what the hell is you have the stock market. Because the stock market deals in pearls, fine jewelry, it deals in things like that. Okay? Keep going.
It says, okay, come. It says, and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand,
Yup.
full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
Yup, filthiness. And what do you got that? You got the homosexuality, you got the transgenderism, you got all those things, that's part of that filthiness. Keep going.
It says, and upon her head, and upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, Mother of Harlots, and Abominations of the Earth.
And that mother of harlots is touching on the Statue of Liberty. Because that Statue of Liberty goes back to Ishtar, which goes back to a harlot, man. Okay? Because they used to worship it in the harlot type of, because she was a prostitute.
Yeah.
You know, she was the god of prostitutes, man.
Oh, I watched the movie Esther.
Yeah.
In the Persians, they mentioned Ishtar, man. So if I'm not mistaken, Esau got Ishtar from the Persians, man.
Yeah. And she goes back to Babylon, man. And it goes back to Israel was worshiping her too.
Right.
You know? That's why I said that we've changed our gods. We've changed our living power into idols. We've changed it and went back into idols, man, and idolatry, man. Keep going.
It says, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
See? That's this landmass. Because you have the slaughter of the Native Americans here, slaughter of the Negroes here. It was blood. Our blood is drunken. Our blood filled these streets.
Yep.
So the Most High is going to require that blood at the hands of the men that shed it. That's why they're coming back, and they're going to be in their lot, you know? They're going to come back into slavery, man.
That's right.
And a lot of those higher rich people, they were plantation owners, you know, that's rich today, that have made their wealth some because so-called Jews were the ones that was heavy in the slave trade.
Right.
So it makes sense that the Most High is going to preserve them so they can go into slavery, man. It says you reap what you sow, so the Most High is going to make them reap slavery, man.
Yep.
And it's not going to be a nice slavery because they're going to receive double.
Yep.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy 30 and verse 1. And it says, and it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessings and the curses, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations whither the Lord thy power has driven thee, and shall return to the Lord thy power, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with thy heart and with all thy soul. Then it says that then the Lord thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Lord thy power has driven or scattered thee. And if any of thine driven out of the uttermost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord thy power gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. It says, this is verse 7. It says, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord, and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day. So he told us, he says, when that time comes, and we're in that time now, that he's gonna take all these curses and he's gonna throw them on them that pursued us. And who was our main pursuer? Esau. You know, we were pursued by other nations before, but Esau had